Why is 1 USD equal to 204 Guyanese dollars? Well, it's not just about oil, it's about risk. You see, Guyanese always ask, if we have oil now, why is it that 1 US dollar equals to 204 Guyanese dollars? Shouldn't our currency be stronger? And here's the truth, it's not just about oil, it's about risk. You see, there's something called a risk premium. And that means investors demand a little extra return to put their into a country that they believe is risky. So let's say you're an investor in New York, London, or Toronto, and you have to choose where to put your money. You'll ask, why should I put it in Guyana? If I believe one, that the currency could weaken, two, the system is small and illiquid, three, policies could change, or four, my money might be harder to move out of the country. You see, you'll decide that I won't come unless I'm paid to do so. Now, that extra demand, that's risk premium. So, even if oil money is flowing, if global investors still see structural dependence on imports, if they see limited export diversification, if they see small financial markets and policy uncertainty, they price that risk in. Now, how do they price that risk in? Through the exchange rate. The exchange rate is how they price that risk in. You see, when investors feel safe, they bring capital. And the demand for GYD rises. And once there's a demand for a currency, that currency then strengthens. But if an investor feels unsure, they will stay in USD. And the demand for USD stays strong. Meanwhile, GYD remains weaker. So the exchange rate isn't just economics, it's confidence. You see, there's something called a confidence score. And many investors like to play around 3%. Guyana is currently at a 7.5% when it comes to the confidence score. And right now, global systems, they have more confidence in the US dollar than they do when it comes to Guyanese dollar. That's why 1 USD is equal to 204 Guyanese dollars. And it's not, and no, it's not because, oh, we're cursed or something like that. And not because oil doesn't matter, but because confidence and risk perception moves money. You see, this doesn't mean that Guyana is doomed. It just means that structural changes build currency's strength. You see, strong institutions, transparent policy, and export expansion, also reinvestment of oil revenues into our local economy, creates a confidence that will in turn build strength. Strength lowers risk premium, and lower risk premium strengthens a currency. And here's the part that I want you to really understand. If you understand how risk works, you'll stop complaining about the exchange rate. And you'll start positioning yourself in assets that protect you from currency fluctuation. You see, whilst currency fluctuates, owners survive. Owners invest in assets. They invest in land, productive businesses. They invest in gold, silver. There's going to come a time when you're going to have access to cryptocurrency and you can invest in that too. But for now, build your education, develop your skill set.